let's talk about quiz 1.8. We're looking for a pattern here, and so I'm going to fill in the rest of this. That'll be probably worth a point. All of these are worth 4 points. I don't know if I've mentioned that in previous ones or not. And so it looks like the what's going on is we're subtracting 2 each time. So this is going to be -9 and -11. And the recursive function uses our starting point and the what's going on to write it. They're all exactly the same. You just have to put these things in the right spot. F of x equals f of x minus 1. This is like your current term equals the last term, the previous number in the sequence. What do I do to get that next term or that previous? I take the previous number, I take away 2, and I get the next one, or the current term, however you want to phrase that. And I have to say where that pattern starts, so f of 1 equals -3, kind of running out of space there. Now, I know this asks for the explicit function using the 0th term and using the 5th term, but frankly I don't think those make a lot of sense. We're having some troubles getting this stuff down anyway, so I've been not trying to confuse or complicate things. But using the first term does make sense because -3 is the first term. So we are going to say f of x, the output, any output really in this case, equals the what's going on. What am I doing? I'm taking away 2. How many times am I taking away 2 in this sequence? Well, as many times as I want, because this can continue on forever. So if I'm taking away 2 multiple times, that's times x. That's how many times we'll take away 2. Now, I need to probably make an adjustment, because when I plug in one of these numbers, I should get one of these guys. So I'm going to plug in the 1. -2 times 1 has to equal -3. How do I know that? Because that's what it says here. Well, but it doesn't. -2 times 1 is -2. To balance this out and make this true, I'd have to take away 1 more. So if I take away 1 up here, then it should work for any of these terms. And this is the explicit equation that I'm looking for here on this. Now let's check something. What if I put in 4? If I plug 4 in for x, -2 times 4 minus 1, well, -2 times 4 is -8, minus 1 would be -9, and that's exactly what this says. So that double checks my work, and we're good to go.